Take 3. I used to do this on a one take. It is October 28th, 2020, and I am officially established back in London, Ontario. Found myself a beautiful 2-bedroom apartment for less than $1,000 a month. Thank you. And plus utilities. So I've been able to find a reasonable place that can fit my income to be able to live on my own. My son is currently in high school, so I do get to see him more often now that I'm back in London instead of Calgary. And so the main reason I moved back to London is because bouncing back and forth between Calgary and London was getting really cheap. I could do it almost for $120 round trip before COVID hit. Now with this pandemic in place, the airline tickets have gotten more expensive, as well as the travel expenses. So I just decided to stay closer to my son instead of hopping back and forth all the time to see him. Sorry, my hand gets a little sore holding these selfie sticks. I'm glad I got a blank wall still. Might have to put some art up. Yeah, so the company name is back in business. It's Rich Mitch Media. I never used to say so much on video. Boy, I'm out of practice. Rich comes from the quick understanding that I'm rich in health, relationships, and mental stability. Although I've had a few days where that's been questionable. And wealth is coming. So I've still chosen that hill to climb, is to build my wealth. And I'm not really in a hurry to get there. I know a lot of people's like, oh, let's hurry up and get wealthy, get rich as quick as possible. And I can't see the other side after I reach my wealth. So I want to get there slowly and kind of enjoy the process on the way to wealth. Relationships are amazing right now. I have some really amazing friends in London. I've neglected a few people, and if you're watching this, I do apologize sincerely, and hopefully you or I will be reaching out soon, depending on how this COVID second wave is reacting, so that we can reconnect. I'm not much of a reconnect I'm not used to or work very well with communicating on text or with the Zoom whole thing. I'm much more comfortable with talking to a camera one-on-one, or talking to people one-on-one, either that be a phone call or such. So feel free to call me if you like. So glad my hair's long back out. What do you think about the red? Should I go back in the red, or do we just keep it half natural? Let the gray come in. I'm not as young as a lot of you think I am, thanks to my mom's genes. I'm actually in my 40s. You can hardly believe that. So the gray is well earned and established. I've been studying a lot lately about the hero's journey and that philosophy. It's been an interesting learning experience about how each of us is a hero and each of us is on our hero journey, yet the journey is very similar from person to person. So we can kind of know what to expect in our psyche as we go through life on Earth. I'm currently at the point in my journey where I'm at like a lull. I don't know, or I've lost my purpose. And what I mean by that is that I've lost my overall purpose for the entire life cycle. So I don't have that big dream that or goal that I want to accomplish. So I'm kind of looking or waiting for that inspiration that came to me, that like it did back in 2014 when it encouraged me to start my own web design business and my own self-employment business, as well as creating the Londonpreneur Show. So I'm waiting for that inspiration to hit me again, so I know what my next goal should be, what my next purpose should be. and I guess God, universe, or my higher self is teaching me about patience in this time of COVID. So my patience skill is getting stronger. It's definitely a muscle I've been practicing a lot of lately. But I still feel very, very grateful that I live in Canada during this, that we have support systems that can help people, definitely, especially entrepreneurs and solopreneurs like myself with financials. I'm thankful so very much for our health system and that we have the internet for our health system too, so we can do a lot of research on our own time to find out what sort of things that we're going through, what other people have gone through. The data that we have these days is amazing. I should rewatch some of my videos so I can remember the things I've said and not repeat myself so much. Anyway, I just wanted to hop back onto this channel because apparently there's 340 of you subscribers now, and I welcome all of you to this channel and thank you very much for subscribing as I try to determine what kind of content to put forth. The previous idea was a job inventors type of content where I document and create content around the stories about how people are creating their own job, either within their workplace or creating their own business. I still really like that idea, and as I'm talking about it, it's kind of inspiring me now to create content based around that. So I think that will be the wagon that I have to hop back onto. It would be a lot more fun to be able to do person-in-person interviews, but that probably won't be likely with the whole social distancing that we need to do right now. We'll see how this inspiration evolves. Again, I want to thank you for watching this video and subscribing to my channel, and we'll see you soon.